It's time! You know how like there's always bad shit happening? We got a Fleekazoid video. And guess what? It's Assassin's Creed Shadows. I know there's a lot of bad stuff's been happening. Switch to whatever other well, I don't know. To be honest, I think Switch 2 has been like probably like the biggest news, to be honest. Oh, OnlyFans doing fake disabilities and stuff like that. You know what? That's fine. That's why we have Fleekazoid to give us all of that, you know, all of that stuff out of it. Oh, chat, you know what I haven't done or so on the channel? Maybe one day we'll do it. We'll watch a meme compilation. I haven't done it yet. I'm a VTuber who hasn't done a meme compilation reaction. Damn, that's crazy. I haven't done that shit ever. Who knows? Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll do it. We'll see. Maybe we'll do a you laugh, try not to laugh, something like that, you know? It'll probably be easy for me, to be honest. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what happens. No, I have not done a meme reaction yet on the channel, which is the craziest thing about it. A typical day in the Russia compilation. Russia, pura Russia. Oh, brother. Anyways, let's go jump into the Fleekazoid video. I'm curious to see what he has to say about Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'm curious.
Yo, what's up, player? Sorry, I was just practicing my Japanese. Pimps, we did it. Assassin's Creed Shadows is a hit. Our stock is zooming, so it's actually in the free fall. Tell them we got another million players. Hell, make it 2 million more players. Fuck them, they can't prove anything. It works. The stock is skyrocketing because that's what I do. Go get yourself a snail, Pierre. You earned it. You could also have a negative $2,000 raise.
Hey, salary.
Shit and die. Hi, we're fleeking over the little guy, and our consultant division was hired a few years ago to help Ubisoft make Assassin's Creed Shadows the
Is he butt naked?
Today. In fact, he
is butt naked.
The game was too successful. We can't afford you anymore. Which actually leads me to my next point. A disturbing amount of you seem to think that this.
Oh, fuck, man! I forgot the name of that shit. To be honest, I just go to the doctor to have my Yeah, fuck it. I say to my bomber, so it's like, I'm gonna go to the doctor to get my pussy checked. I don't really say gynecologist. I just say, hey mom, I'm gonna go to the doctor to get my pussy checked. Yeah, because I forgot they use that word. I don't know the actual like term knowledge. I just go and say to my mom, I'm gonna go to the doctor to get my pussy checked. My mom always stares at me every fucking time when I say that. I'm just like, yeah, I'm just. Yeah, I don't say gynecologist or fucking whatever. However you fucking pronounce it, okay? I just say like, I'm gonna go get my pussy checked. That's about it. That's all I say. Sorry, sidetracked. But yeah, that's what I say, male VTuber.
Major success will allow the 19,000
Lord.
people working here to keep their jobs, and unfortunately, that's just not true. Notice how that number doesn't say number 1 in day 1 earnings? Well, that means we'll be laying off at least a couple thousand Frenchmen, and
I gotta go to the coochie mechanic. Oh, that's a good one. I might actually use that one. Actually, you know what? I might actually take that one. Actually, I'm gonna use that to my mom.
Shops. And just as a little side note on all that sweatshop business,
I like that one. That's a good one.
That word got out about that. Why the hell do you think we hired them? Because they tuck them in at 5 o'clock and have an office wine cooler? We already tried that, and look at how that worked out for us. We got starting a revolution every other goddamn day. You know what the nice thing is about sweatshops?
Shit.
They don't pay them enough to buy picket signs. Allegedly, from what I hear, people say this. I don't know.
Yeah, I never knew the names for these. That's why.
I
don't know the actual like doctor scientific terms for them. That's why.
Not daily. The rest of that profit goes to me. I have 3 ex-wives to feed. Speaking of which, you're also fired. My marriage was too successful. I'm getting a divorce. Your salary is gonna help me recoup my losses.
Don't ask me. I'm not fucking Nightbot. Nightbot does whatever the fuck he wants to do at the end of the day.
Back to
I don't know why.
When I was working on the game, my role as chief consultant of dumb fuckery was problem solving. The first problem I noticed, too many French people, so I said hit the snail trail, Pepe's. Next order of business, we're making this one another RPG.
Nightbot is omnipotent, yes.
Like walking into a base, everyone's within level range, but then you get to the target and he can one-shot you with a rock. This is fun.
What the fuck? Are you serious?
Don't know what that word means or what it feels like. Now, on the point of hating our customers, in the Steam review of every Ubisoft game, people are always complaining about how we're forcing a second launcher on them, which is why we're gonna force a third launcher on them. Fuck them. But it's only gonna be a launcher for all the shitty Assassin's Creed games. I want to make a clear line in the sand so that new players don't wander off to a better game that we haven't monetized out the ass. Did the Black Flag have shot the cut the box? That's a great question, Pierre. I hope asking it was worth your life. Note to self, make the guy's ass bigger than Nawe's. Reminder,
you can be fucking naked in this game?
Company. Second reminder, settle that lawsuit.
I did not know you can be naked in this game, to be honest. Maybe that would have made the experience better. Maybe it would have not made the game crash, actually. If I was naked or so in the game, I bet you the game wouldn't crash as much because I had fucking 7 crashes in a span of an hour and a half with this fucking game.
For that time when we were a little too forward in our thinking. Hang on, I'm getting cold. Why would you make the dude protagonist also Japanese? We already have a Japanese. Listen, I'll tell you what you're gonna do. Everyone's talking about how they love brotherhood, right? Well, why don't you put a brother in the hood? Huh? It'll be like Twins with Danny D. The fans are gonna love it. They did not. And whenever he fights, I want you to blast the loudest rap music you got. But not in a racist way. We here at Ubisoft are not racist. So in the least racist way you can. Whenever Yasuke shows up on screen, I want you to be blasting that trap music as loud as you can. And I'm not talking yay. I'm talking straight up SoundCloud trap beats with a harp mixed in. I want this shit to sound like Lil Ricefield is just off camera with an Ensoniq ASR. And in the cutscenes, when everything should be all quiet and dramatic, I want you to play the weirdest shit you got. That doesn't fit the setting, the scene, or anything. It's perfect. God, these juices are just flowing today. You go fire somebody. You go make something shinier. You go add 1 million players. God, I'm a genius. Now let's talk about the gameplay. We're gonna do a brand new take on the new.
I don't know how he comes up with these jokes.
By changing nothing. Can we all agree on this? All right, nice, but we need to
I think he's just a comedy genius, to be honest.
These two characters feel distinct but equal, not in a racist way, which is why no-ass Nawe will be great at everything except combat, and Yasuke will be a little bitch that can't even climb a rock. Unless you don't want him to climb a rock, then he'll be able to climb a fucking rock. I want this man to be like our Expert Plus difficulty, kind of like that Fractured But Whole difficulty system. Right around that 15-hour mark where you're getting bored of the repetitive gameplay loop, I want to cure that boredom by giving you even less gameplay options.
What the fuck is happening here?
Pull out your credit card. Don't have the money? Find a country with flexible labor laws, start a sweatshop, and I'll give you some money. Also,
what
that
the
Spartan
fuck?
kick's been our crutch for the last 3 games, and it's getting old. That being said, we haven't had a new idea come out of this company in 10 years, and I wouldn't want to break the streak. So just make the kick send these rice farmers into the stars!
Whoa, wait, what the fuck was that?
You stop developing combat halfway, all right? But Saul, this is a return to form. Shouldn't we have all these mechanics? You're not even speaking American anymore. Listen, we don't have to worry about putting in the other half of the game.
That's a crazy ass fucking glitch, dude. What the fuck? That's cool.
Flow. They don't want a unique identity. They want something that feels like nothing. And I don't mean unique. I want to remind them of that empty void where their soul used to be, so they fill that void with cash shop items instead of combat. The old Power Fantasy combat made them feel big and strong. Sarah, look at me. I want them to feel small. And forget flow. Make it all stuttery. I want it stuttery as well. I've got a nephew with a stutter. He can't say yes without making it a 10-syllable word. Use that as your inspiration. I'll send you a tape later.
That's a fatty.
Speaking of no flow, let's talk about that stealth right now. I want that assassination button to only work half the time. Half the time, I want the prompt to assassinate in Assassin's Creed to either not assassinate or not show up at all. I want half the encounters to play out like this. Did I just catch you trying to assassinate shit? I want them them to stand around with their dicks in their hands waiting to assassinate an Assassin's Creed. You can assassinate when Daddy Ubisoft says you can. Well, so we at least add all these mechanics back from the original games. No, you don't understand. We let them lay down. They don't get anything else. Don't overthink this, guys. These people will buy anything. In 15 years, we'll be selling a JPEG called Assassin's Creed. Fuck you, give me your money, and these people would still pay us $90 for it.
Hey, JD.
The poor core is feeling stiffer than our executives when they get near the secretaries. Add more flips to distract. Next thing, some guy came up to me the other day and told me we should make a great 12-hour game instead of 80 hours of pondering the rope, so I shot him. But don't worry, I shot him in the game, so it only did 10% of his health. Our games aren't meant to be enjoyed, they're meant to be endured. What are we gonna do, make a memorable short campaign, sell 5 million copies in the first month, and immediately get a sequel like some fucking chode? No! I want to lock all your abilities behind 50 fetch quests, and when you go to do that meditation quest as a break from all the fetch quests, I want it to trigger a flashback to that one time where you did a fetch quest.
Wow.
Eat a dick. No,
Wow.
Yasuke, don't look at me like that. Stop that. I want to beat the fans down with monotony until they buy the Yasuke farting Fent Clouds bundle out of some confused idea that that'll bring them joy. Think about it like this. For just $20, you could help me furnish my yacht with high-end Dutch prostitutes.
Wow.
Every day that no one buys a
Dutch prostitutes?
one of our executive goes without a line of coke up his nose. Will you be our snow angel? Then just punch in your credit card and buy any one of these bundles. Speaking of people that need help,
wait. You can buy these bundles?
just punch in your credit card and buy any.
Wait, I didn't see this before. I did not see this on the release of the game. I did not see this whatsoever. Wow, that's crazy. Wow.
Any one of these bundles. Speaking of people that
It looks
need
like a
help,
Call
the
of Duty.
enemy
It looks like literally Call of
programming has
Duty.
been slowly degrading for the last 10 years, and the dev team was asking earlier if they should spend any time fixing it. So here's what I'm thinking. Fuck them. All right, I'll lay them all off. That's what I thought. Sorry, those are just some associates of mine. I thought I'd put that on vibrate. All right, I had some ideas for the story. First
Fucking
off, my wife's
Tencent.
had 100 rounds of Botox in our last 2 years of marriage. I haven't seen her emote in years. Use that as the inspiration for the facial animations. I'll send you a tape later.
But I can fight.
My pain is constant and sharp.
Actually, I'm already looking at a cutscene right now. I can't tell whether she's happy, sad, or needs to take a shit. You guys nailed it. Forget what I said. Second, with the GDP of Bosnia invested into this game already, I think the voice acting is where we need to start pinching our pennies in our story-focused game. Have any of you ever heard of AI? It's like a digital robot sweatshop. It's brilliant. Future Fleek here. Now, I can't say whether or not we used the AI, but I will say the end result was indistinguishable from a high-end actor such as Daniel Day-Lewis in Lincoln. Check this out.
Karate, judo, sumo, samurai.
Nissan, Honda, Mitsubishi, Subaru.
Sorry, my bad.
Wow. Damn, that made the season 10 times more better. Mitsubishi.
I had immersive mode on. I turned it off. Here you go.
Resentment can grow quietly without much warning after a storm.
Now, on
What
a
the
real
fuck?
note, I want you guys to get your lawyers ready to sue anyone that harasses Ubisoft employees. I want the whole world to know that the only people who can harass Ubisoft employees is Ubisoft.
Allegedly.
Please, everyone, the applause is really unnecessary.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
The higher tax bracket people. I put on my Prada slippers, one Sudanese leather monk
That was
strap
in
at a
game,
time,
yes.
alright?
I thought that was
And
fake.
that's how I made this game the success that it is
Oh
today.
my-
AC Shadows is such a
you
success
can
that
do
our
that?
18,000 employee company just got cucked by a game developed by one man named Tyler. It's such a success that people can't even run Monster Hunter Wilds, and they're still buying it more than Assassin's Creed Shadows. It's a
Facts. Fucking facts, dude. Fucking facts. Holy shit, dude. Hello. What are you doing here? Get out of here. This guy looks like I got a little crawler over here. I have a little tiny little thing here.
Such a success, we just shuttered another studio. It's such a success that we just became 10 cents bitch. It's such a success that our stock's hitting 5-year lows. So eat a dick, chuds. Wait until you see how successful we are after Assassin's Creed Crazy Cat Lady drops. Maybe strong feminine energy can take us to new heights.
Oh God.
Right here, Jaw. I swear to God, if you don't give this game a... Oh, you're doing it again. He's running it back.
What the fuck, dude?
I mean, holy shit, this is like... Oh, fuck. Further than ever before.
Oh, I went to the corner.
You
I
are...
won.
I win. You won.
I win.
Oh,
Wow, sunk it.
Wow. That was just crazy. What a fucking great video. Holy shit, dude.
Sorry,
I thought this thing at the beginning of the video, I thought this was like from a different game. I thought this was from a different game. I did not know this was from Assassin's Creed Shadows. Until I saw the bundle and I was like, wow, that's crazy. Anyways, great video. Love it. I love Freakazoid, you know, in these dying times and these trying errors, you know, Switch 2 costing more than a PS5 now these days, you know, aka soon, allegedly. You know, you gotta have something like this, you know, you gotta have some good laughters every so often at least, you know. That's why we have Freakazoid to take us away from the pain from the real world. Anyways, that's the end of the video. You guys can comment, like, subscribe, do all that fancy jazzy stuff. And yeah, like I said before, comment in the tab community for questions for a future video, for a Q&A video in the future. So be prepared for that one at least, you know. Anyways, that's the end of the video. And peace.